So I just installed this Cobb Accessport on the MK7 and it was pretty easy. You just have to follow the instructions. Today I just got my Cobb Accessport right here, and this is the missing link for what I'm about to accomplish for the MK7, which of course is the stage 2, right, accompanied by my downpipe right here. Okay. Here, as you can see, comes with a starter guide and the Accessport itself, which looks pretty good considering no like scratches or anything like that. And obviously I won't really know the condition of the Accessport until I actually plug it into the computer and see how it works. But right now it's just visual, making sure that the visuals are okay. Interesting thing. So, oh, it's just things to plug in, stuff like that. I have like a black cover, right, for my Accessport, and also the Accessport itself, the connection for the OBD right here, starter guide, clip. Hopefully I could clip this on the car, but I don't know, man. It seems a little tricky. Right now, that's what I plan to do. I'm just gonna test out this Cobb, make sure that everything works well because it is a used product. Try out the stage 1s in here, off-the-shelf tunes, and then from there get my tunes from another vendor and then get this downpipe working right here. Boom. First things first, read the warning. Installation of this Accessport over anything other than OEM or Cobb may result in failure. So pay attention. Here, and OBD plug and Accessport right here. Boom. Before I do that though, I'm going to plug in this charger onto my battery just to make sure that when I fire it up I won't have any battery failure when I'm installing the Accessport. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna install this OBD plug on my car, and then plug in the Cobb. So let's see if this thing fits. Oh. Okay, it's all plugged in right down here. Right here. Boom. So I just plugged it in, and we'll see what's going on in here. As you can see, I got my charger working right here. Boom. And now we're ready to start the car. Alright. And start the process right here. Please wait. That is correct. So here are the stages that I have in this Accessport, right? Stage 0, stage 1, 91, stage 1, 93, stage 2, stage 2, boom. Anyway, We're going back and we're gonna do stage 1, 91, right? That's what we're gonna do. Warning, blah blah blah. Okay. 20 amp car battery charger is required. Please turn off headlights, climate control. Okay. Headlights are off. We ready to go. Boom. We'll see how this goes. They said about 20 minutes to make this happen. So I'm gonna keep this running and then I'll keep you guys updated as to what's going on. After about what, 5 minutes, it finally got to this this phase where it says do not turn off vehicle or unplug access port. So 1%, I'm gonna have to wait. This is probably gonna take what, 20 minutes or so, right there. Just letting it run right here. We are at 15 or 16%. Boom. Charging it up. So while I'm waiting for my flash tune, I got myself a quick snack, you know, and because everything is taking a little while as I check. The flashing, right? Just waiting until it is complete. Boom. So 52%. Okay. A little more waiting. Go back to my snack and I'm good. I'm just waiting for my flash tune to be complete. And you know, like I said, I just had my coffee break, a little Danish action. You know, but this takes about 20 minutes to do, so that's what you can expect when you're doing your flash tune with the Cobb, at least for the first time. I'm gonna see how this stage 1 OTS feels after, and then I'm gonna install the inlet pipe and stuff, see if that even makes a difference. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just finishing up my coffee and then we're good to go. So now it says insert ignition key to off position, turn ignition key to the on position, and then press OK. Press OK. Installation successful. Please turn ignition key to off for at least 15 seconds. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Press to off for at least 15 seconds, right? So now I can unplug, I think, the charger. Since installation is successful, I don't need this anymore. Yes, so I can remove all this stuff. Now we can start this car. It's been over 15 seconds, that's for sure. Now let's turn it back on and see how this feels right here. Right? Boom. Started. Continue. Accessport will not detect the vehicle has an unsupported transmission. Gauges, okay. Okay. Depends what kind of gauge I want to use here. Digital gauge 1, 2 gauges, 4 gauges, 4 small gauges. Let's try 3. Boom. There we go. Tune. What do we got going here? Show current map. Here you go. This is what we got right here. Stage 1 ECU reflash. The way that I'm gonna configure the OBD cable, just to try to hide it better when I use my access port, is what I did was I removed this this tray right here. The wiring through here. See, you just pull it, pull this wire. See, it pulls this wire. Tidied the wires up so it's not super long. And then now I can decide where I'm gonna connect this. I would say if you don't want to dangle the wire or have it pinch right here in between the tray, just have it go through the hole right here. Right here, it's directly underneath the hole, so it's not pinching anything, and then you can just connect it to your access port, you know, whether it's here or the other side, whichever side you want, right? This is my access port setup. As you can see, I cleaned everything out as far as the wiring is concerned right here. So it's all tucked in, right? I had it underneath, right here, underneath the steering column in here, and the wires all tucked in by the fuse box. I like it on this side better than on this side for some reason. You know, some people have the access port here, but I actually like it here. Just a preference when I'm driving, right? I was planning to put another gauge here, but I'm not sure if I need to do that since I'm just going to be using the access port. And yeah, so that's pretty much the setup. I just have it on drive right now. As I've mentioned before, it was very underwhelming. It feels like a normal car, you know, but let's take it for a spin. Yeah, it feels like it shifts too soon. Obviously, I probably need to get a DSG tune as well, so we'll work on that. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm gonna put it on sport mode now, see how that feels. Again, you know, the stage 1 OTS is not really much, I feel. Yeah. Well, here, like right now, we'll see. Okay, picks up speed faster, that's for sure. I feel like I could still push this car harder, you know, so we'll see. But with the off-the-shelf stage 1, you get a little bit more power than stock. Show the revs. Let me see. Well, I can't really push right now because there's cars in front of me, but you know, you get the idea. And that's probably why there's more fuel. You could smell that even when you're just idling. You know, you can kind of smell the whoa, okay. Ooh, okay, it picks up. It picks up, I can feel it. It definitely has more juice than stock, that's for sure. So manual mode is the way to go. That way you can choose the shifts for stage 1, you know, even if it's OTS. But I still want more, so I'm definitely gonna get that stage 2 going because I just want more, and I have the downpipe, right? So might as well go that route. So my thoughts on the off-the-shelf stage 1 is that it's better than stock, okay? That's for sure. But you got to be able to live with the fumes, the gas smell, you know, from your garage when you're idling a little bit longer. Okay, got my Cobb Accessport connected to my laptop right here, as you can see. So these are the maps that I have right now for the Accessport. I got this stage 2 E85, which is kind of overkill because I don't really have my parts yet, and E85, but at least it's there. I just got to make sure that I can unlock this thing to make it work. So this is what I have right now. It says stage 1, right? Stage 1, which is adjusted boost levels, fuel ignition timing, and base programming logic to improve performance, reduce ECU interference over vehicle driver's input, torque and load limiters adjusted or altered to allow for increased power over stock levels. Fuel mixtures have been appropriately tuned and increased power levels to provide safety and performance. Traction control enabled. Speed limiter has been raised. So again, I guess there's some improvement. I just got to play with it more and see if I feel more of it, either in sport mode or manual mode. But yeah, there's definitely some improvement from the stock to stage 1 OTS. So for the stage 1 OTS, I feel like it's still underwhelming for me. The only difference that I could really tell right now is when I press the gas, it's a little bit faster when I put it on manual mode, you know? But as far as just regular driving, like on D or even S, it feels the same as stock. I can't really tell the difference, maybe a little bit. It sounds a little bit deeper just because maybe I put the inlet pipe, or not really sure, but there's not much of a difference in terms of regular driving. But when I do just have the motor running, like in my garage, I do smell gas more. Maybe the gas mixture is different, obviously, because of the tune. And so you could smell it more. That's the difference right there. So if I have any issues in terms of, oh, I don't like the way it smells, then I definitely would prefer putting it back to stock than having it on stage 1. Now, what do I have planned for the Cobb? Obviously, stage 2. Right, because I already have the downpipe. That's the plan for the Accessport. If I still feel like I need intercooler and all that, then I'll start adding those. But I don't want to just start adding everything if I don't really need it. It just depends on how often I'll be running the MK7 hard, you know. But we'll see how it goes. I have the downpipe waiting, and so, you know, and then get the stage 2 going for this car right here. So that's pretty much it for the Cobb install for the MK7. Hope you guys got something out of this. Till next time, stay safe and keep on rolling.